This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomized, which should be our final part here today. And yes, I do have Golden Mega Man here. Got just about all of my equipment, and I only got one dungeon left to beat. And then Ganon. And this is actually a crystal dungeon, so this is one that I would have to beat anyway. Now, it's kind of funny that I saved Ice Palace for last, mostly because I was waiting for the big key. But it is probably also my least favorite dungeon. So maybe in the back of my mind that did play a role somehow. And bombs requires the hook shot. Ah, great. A wonderful tip. I think it's mostly the ice physics that I hate about this. Although it could just be the routing that you have to do through here too. Those guys are normally more of a pain in the butt, but with the gold sword, you take them out in one hit. Okay, there was the piece of heart. So, unless there are 4 more pieces of heart out of the 8 in here, I think it's a full piece of heart that I'm gonna get. You can go left there, there's a way to do it, called Icebreaker, which involves using the Canis Mariana block. But you basically have to clip through a barrier. I have not practiced that to the point where I can try it. I've tried it a few times, but I've never been able to pull it off. Also here, I know some people try to keep that crystal switch the other way. Some caches in a chest requiring a specialist to unlock. Well, at least that's a specific hint. I did already get the chest unlocked. This room also kind of annoyed me a lot, I remember. Just because, well, the conveyor changes directions. I think I need to leave it this way. Now, if you're good at using tricks and stuff, you can actually do a bomb jump there to get around those even if they're up, and that would save you some trouble later. You can make it through here faster. And if you're not familiar with what I mean by bomb jump, it just basically means if you set a bomb and you're standing in the correct, like, perfect pixel area, it'll actually push you across the gap. Nope, not quite. Okay, well, there's the Ganon's Tower small key, which I didn't need because, yeah, it's easy to just leave that middle door locked. And since I have the big key, I can fall down here to get the big chest. And yeah, I was pretty sure I didn't have the Hyrule Castle small key yet, so there's that. That might be the last small key. So if you're able to do the thing with leaving the crystal the other way so the blue ones are down, you can just push this ice block down and go beat the boss from there. Otherwise, you have to do some going around here. Yeah, the boots help a little bit in here. At least for me. Hey, and there's the bug net. So, a heart container? Could be about it. There's another hint there, but I don't care at this point. We've gotten about everything. So unless you give me a hint for telling me something that's in here, it doesn't really matter. And I don't need the hint anyway because I'm going to get everything. Well, that was stupid. I'm going to leave that for now, just because I'll be going back down this way. And yes, hammer is actually required for Ice Palace as well. More money? This is the room on the right at the beginning where I said you can do the icebreaker thing. Because if you set the block on the left side of this structure here, you can actually clip through it if you know how to do it. Okay, there's the heart. Alright, all we got left is the boss now. I think I can just go down this way. I don't know, I might be lost. This brings me back here. Or no, yeah, I think I remember why you needed to go around that way. Normally, you wouldn't have the big key here yet, so I wouldn't have been able to go through here. It would have been in one of those other chests that we went through. Well, that didn't even do damage to me, the hit I took there, so that's fine. That did. And this is normally where you would have to switch this and go back up, because you would need to push the ice block to be able to hit this switch. But if you have the red cane, well, make a block with it. Sure, most of the stuff I'm saying isn't anything new to most of the people that are watching this, so I apologize. I'm not trying to make it too simplistic. Just trying to explain it if there is somebody watching that not familiar. You can also, I know you can use bombos. Using bombos once would be enough to break his ice shell. Yeah, I guess it could have been worse. That wasn't as bad as I remember Ice Palace being. Maybe it's just because, you know, I've played through it enough times at this point that it's finally getting to the point where I remember everything about it almost. And sometimes on Randomizer it is easier going through these dungeons than it would normally be because, well, you have the keys and you have the keys, small keys and big keys sometimes before you're going into it. Kind of thinking now. Well, for one thing, in here, if you don't know, instead of throwing money in here for your upgrades, you can just go in and pick them up to buy them that way. I guess I have so much money. Why not just go ahead and max this out? Since I was working on getting everything otherwise, I suppose this could be included as part of it, since I'm right here anyway. I probably missed some small little thing and I'll come up being 1 or 2 checks short. One more of each, I think. So yeah, it does cost a decent amount overall. Now let me see what it does if you go back in again. I don't know if I've ever maxed it out in this randomizer format like this where they're just sitting on the ground here. Okay, they're just gone. Now what's the easiest way to get to Ganon? I suppose just going through the portal up here by the castle. God dang it. Also, if you do need health, you can bonk into that tree for a fairy there. I know that one. Hey, the fairy's following me. Sorry, fairy, I don't really need you. I just wanted to show you were there. I think the next thing I'll need will be the fire rod, other than my sword here. I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. What does that make us, you ask? Absolutely nothing. So yeah, they do actually have randomized dialogue for Ganon here too. Kind of funny, some of it. Okay, got into this phase already. Oh yeah, missed the hit there. Keep him from doing the fire bats if you hit him right. Dang it. Certainly not the cleanest Ganon fight I've ever had. That'll do it though. And I did have a fairy. Yeah, I believe if you don't have silver arrows, you just got to keep hitting him with like charged sword hits. We did it. Mega Man gets the Triforce. At least I've been saying it's Mega Man, and I think that looks like Mega Man. Somebody can correct me, I suppose, if it was supposed to be something else. The Two Towers, Hyrule Castle, instead of the Return of the King. The Lord of the Rings reference. The Loyal Priest, Sanctuary. I think that's what they said normally in the game, so yeah, they changed some of this up a little bit, but not all of it. Sahanana's Homecoming. Yeah, they changed his name. His name was kind of long and complicated. Sahasrahla. Vultures rule the desert, Desert Palace, yeah. And I believe the thief guy is up there with his pants falling down. At least it's kind of what it looked like to me. Bully makes a friend at the mountain tower. Your uncle likes cash. And they say that because he gave me money when I went to pick him, or when I went to get the item from him, which should have normally been a sword. Life lessons for sale. Yeah, that's because, well, I paid 500 and got 50 back. So there's a life lesson for you from Zora. Keys. I don't remember if we got a big key or a small key there, but yeah, we did get a key. Woodfellas. Was instead of Goodfellas. They look way too happy. Bottle Boy has blue goo again. Because I guess he gave me, yeah, the one that we dug up with a bottle of blue goo, that's right. Kind of forgot about that at the end there. I could have used that. I was counting on the fairy, but yeah, we also had the blue. Venus Love Chain. Dwarven Swordsmiths. I think sometimes they call them the Dwarven Breadsmiths because, well, kind of looks like bread. They did actually give me a sword that time, though, so maybe that's what they were calling it. The Navigating Kid. I believe they're referring to the sick kid because, well, yeah, he gave me a map. Lost Old Man, Death Mountain. And after we get done with the credits here, it will also give me my statistics, which I believe the original game does too, but this adds in a few things. Pretty sure. Dancing Pickles in the Lost Woods. Yeah, I suppose those guys kind of look like pickles. And the couch cash sleeps again forever. Oh, dang it. You know what? I never pulled the pedestal. Never got the cash. So if I'm one check short, that is the one. At least I don't think I pulled it. I don't remember doing that. Yeah. Regular game credits, and then they'll give credits for the people that worked on this too. So there's that there. I'm not really going to give a review on this because, well, I've already reviewed the original game, and other than to say that I really do enjoy this randomizer, and I appreciate the people that put time together to make it a thing. And if anybody did watch this and they're interested in it, like I said, I think this is going to be the top one that shows up if you just search The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past randomizer. Otherwise, the website that I went to for it is just alttpr.com. I mean, you do have to provide your own. They don't have the game there for you. You'll have to get the game and have the ROM available to plug it in to allow the seeds to generate through it. But other than that, it pretty much does it for you pretty easily. And I'm sure if you need help on trying to set it up, there are tutorials out there for it and stuff, I would suppose. There's the randomizer contributors. Yeah, entrance randomizer. I don't know. I could try one of those maybe sometime, but I'd probably need to have a map to track stuff. And yeah, also they do have different seasonal festival type randomizers. Like I think they do one for Halloween usually, and one for Christmas that really changes things up. Like it'll make Hyrule snowy or spooky, or like I'm talking about changing enemy sprites and stuff even, and changing the background to where it's snowy on the ground and stuff. So a little bit of work into some of those, and they turn out pretty well. I guess they do have a Discord too if you are into that, and there's their website otherwise and stuff. So yeah, you can get all that stuff here. So important stuff. Time found. First sword, yeah, it didn't take me long there, just 6 minutes. Pegasus boots, yeah, it took over 2 hours. And the flute, right about the same time. Mirror was fairly quick, 43 minutes. 0 swordless boss kills. 0 with the fighter sword, 2 with the master sword, 1 tempered, and most of them were the gold sword. Yeah, I had it pretty easy that way. Damage taken, magic used, bonks, save and quits, deaths, 0 fairy revivals, menu time, lag time. Collection rate? Yeah, I did just miss pulling the pedestal. Dang it. Total time, 348. So, yeah, obviously, I mean, I was playing slower than I normally would even, just because I'm explaining things and I was going for the collection rate. On a seed like this, especially with, it was a pretty easy one considering the items that I got early. People that are good at these, I would imagine it would have been less than 2 hours that they could get through this and beat it, even having to get all the crystals. So, if that tells you anything. If I was just playing through it and trying to do it as fast as I can, I'd imagine I could have easily done it under 3 at least. But I don't know if I would have been under 2. Probably about 2.5, I would guess. Well, that's going to be it here for Link to the Past Randomizer. If you guys enjoyed this, and if you'd like to see some more of these in the future, just let me know in the comments. This is something that I certainly enjoy doing these, so I wouldn't mind throwing one of these in every couple months or something, trying one with either just another Sanity one like this, or maybe trying an entrance randomizer or something like that. Boss shuffle is something we could do. Makes it a little more interesting too, because you don't know what boss you're going to get in the dungeon. I think you can even end up fighting like 3 or 4 of the same boss in the same seed sometimes, depending on parameters you set for it. So there's a lot of room to work with different things here, and it keeps it kind of like a new game. And especially if it's the kind of gameplay for a game like this that you enjoy, it can certainly keep you coming back every time for it. So yeah, just let me know if you want to see more. Otherwise, the plan is to start with Dragon Warrior 2 tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this and are enjoying my content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.